Hi everyone, and welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 common bridging mistakes that you will often see the beginner snooker player make. What's the funniest bridge you've ever seen a snooker player do before? Feel free to let me know in the comments section. And if you do enjoy the video, please do like the video, and please do consider subscribing to the channel. A common mistake that you may see the beginner snooker player make is when bridging and trying to play a screw shot. What they tend to do is put the bridge hand on the table like this, and then they'll lift up the palm of the hand off of the bed of the table and cue down on the white ball because they feel that this is going to help them hit the bottom of the cue ball better and generate more spin on the white ball. The main problem of bridging in this way on a screw shot is that there's a risk of putting unintentional side on the cue ball, which may throw the cue ball offline, and it may even cause a miniature swerve on the cue ball. Okay, so I've set myself up a basic shot, and I'm going to try playing a screw back in the way in which I've just described. Hand on the bed of the table, palm in the air, cueing down on the cue ball, and let's see if we can get some screw back here. Now, although I did manage to get some screw back, the bridge hand didn't really feel secure and I wasn't really comfortable on the shot. That isn't really ideal because you want to feel comfortable on the shot and you want to feel stable and secure on the shot. And most importantly, you want to be cueing with the cue on a level plane, and when your cue's up like this, you're not going to be doing that. Okay, so I've set myself up another basic shot. I'm going to try and play a screw shot with the bridge hand in the conventional position. What you do is put your conventional bridge on the table, bring the knuckles down so you're cueing at the bottom of the white, and play the shot. Bridging in this way will help you get more accuracy and you're likely to get a better reaction from the cue ball. And likewise, another mistake that a beginner snooker player may make is when playing a top spin shot, and their bridging error here will be to bring the bridge down lower and then to cue upwards on the cue ball, which isn't ideal because there's a chance that you may then miscue. With a top spin shot, you just want to set up your conventional bridge, but bring the knuckles up so you're cueing at the top of the white ball and you're cueing on a level plane, and then it's just a case of playing a normal shot. I'll quickly show you a stun shot as well. So in summary, with this point, the best approach is to just set up your bridge hand and adjust the bridge height hand by raising and lowering the knuckles as to the height that you actually want to hit on the cue ball. Common mistake number 2 that you may see the beginner snooker player make is when bridging off of a cushion when the white ball is near the cushion, and what they'll do is they'll put the hand on the cushion like this and they'll cue down on the white ball. Again, this approach has the risk of unintentional side, which may then throw the white ball offline. But whilst I'm here, I might as well give it a go and see if I can pop the ball. Down on the shot, cueing down on the white ball. Okay, I've managed to pop the ball, but this isn't an ideal way of bridging because you're not cueing on a level plane. There's a risk of unintentional side. I'll try and show you a way around it. You want to try and keep the cue on a level plane. One of the ways in which you can bridge off a cushion is resting the cue against the thumb and the second finger and wrapping the index finger over the thumb to secure the cue and delivering your cue action in this way to strike the white. A second way that you can do this is to wrap the thumb around the underside of the cushion and to put the cue in between the first and the second finger to secure the cue and deliver the cue action in this way. A third way that you can deliver the cue action off of a bridge is to rest the cue in between the first finger and the thumb like this and then deliver the cue action in that way like so. There may be other bridges out there that you can use to cue off a cushion when the white ball is near the cushion, but these 3 bridges are certainly 3 of the most common. Common bridging mistake number 3 that you'll often see the beginner snooker player make is when bridging and the cue ball is tight to the cushion. The first thing that they'll forget to do is to put extra chalk on the cue to give the cue extra grip when striking the cue ball off the cushion. The second thing they'll do is they'll cue with the cue flat to the cushion. This then presents a risk of miscuing. And the third thing that the beginner snooker player may forget to do is when you bring the tip to the white ball, they'll forget to bring the grip hand slightly forward due to the shorter bridge. The further back the grip hand is, the less control you've got over the cue. So you want to bring that forward in proportion to the shorter bridge, because you're going to have a shorter bridge, because when you're on the table, you've got a nice longer bridge, but you can't do the longer bridge when you actually come on the cushion. You've got to have a shorter bridge, and you need to remember to bring the grip hand forward proportionate to the shorter bridge, so you've got more control of the cue action. So when cueing off a cushion with your bridge hand, there's a few options that you have. What a lot of players tend to do is to just bring the bridge hand further back with the 4 fingers here, and then just play the shot like this. It's important to remember to cue down ever so slightly so you can hit more of the white, and that just reduces the risk of a miscue. You can use either of the 2 loop bridges that I shown you earlier in the video. That's one of them. That's another one. There are other bridges that you see players using. This is an example of one of them. And you may have some bridges of your own that you like to use when cueing off a cushion. And that's absolutely fine. It's whatever you're comfortable with at the end of the day. So I'm just going to play a basic shot off the cushion. I'm going to put extra chalk on the cue just to give the tip a bit more grip. Cue down slightly on the cue ball. Bring the grip hand forward slightly to have a bit more control. Not doing anything fancy with the cue ball, just trying to pop the ball. Common bridging mistake number 4 that you may see the beginner snooker player make is when they're cueing down a rail. What they tend to do is prop the thumb off of the side of the cushion like this and balance the cue, and sometimes even cue down slightly on the red. Okay, I've managed to pot the ball, but there is a risk that I'm not going to be able to hit that white ball exactly where I intend, because it's just balancing on the thumb and it needs a bit more stability. An easy way around this is to rest 3 fingers on the cushion and to bring 1 finger down, and then to just flick the thumb off of the index finger as you normally would on your normal bridge. And this just gives you a bit more stability. It's probably easier to use 1 finger on the cushion if it's tight on the cushion like this. Then you can just drop the red in. If the white and the red are slightly further away from the cushion, you can put 2 fingers on the cushion and 2 fingers on the bed of the table. Bridging mistake number 5 isn't really a common mistake because you don't see it very often, but I've seen 2 players do this at the snooker club before, and it's what I call the fist bridge. It's where they'll put the hand on the table like this, form a fist, and then just form a V with the thumb against the first knuckle, and they'll play every single shot with the fist bridge. Now this isn't really ideal with a fist bridge because you can't really adjust the height of the bridge to strike the cue ball with different heights. But just out of sheer curiosity, I want to see if it's possible to clear the colours using the fist bridge. So I'm on the yellow here, trying to pop the yellow and get position on the green with the fist bridge. I'm okay with that shot. I've just come just off straight, slightly low. I'm going to have to cue down on the white ball here just to bring it back slightly with the fist bridge. Off the side cushion with the fist bridge. Okay, we're coming down nicely. We've got a nice angle on the blue. I've got to cue off the cushion with the fist bridge, so I'm going to have to cue down on this. If we just drop this in dead weight, hopefully we'll land with a nice shot on the pink. Straight we can do with just running on enough the cushion to land nicely on the black. We're on to the final black. Let's walk around the table. Extra focus with the fist bridge. See if it's possible. So just to reiterate, the correct way to form a bridge is to put the hand flat on the bed of the table, to push the knuckles up with the tips of the 4 fingers, and then to bring the thumb in contact with the first finger. You want quite a firm bridge, and it stays still on every single shot, and it forms the base of every single shot. So there you have it. 5 common mistakes that you'll often see the beginner snooker player make when it comes to bridging. If you did enjoy the video, please like the video, and please do consider subscribing to the channel. And until next time, cheers!